Hey guys, in this video we are going to cover Unity's 2D tile maps. So, we're going to get our assets from a website you've probably seen this before called kenny.nl. This has game assets, which include kits, which include things like racing kits, castle kits, space kits. You could create a pretty cool game just by using these assets, and they're all drawn in the same style, or I guess created in the same style. So you could combine them, but it's really cool. So the one we are going to be using is going to be the 2D, obviously, tower defense top down. We could also make a platformer or a map or whatever, but for now let's just use our tower defense top down. And here are all the assets. Obviously some to create these, I guess squares inside squares and circles inside of circles, and lines, and these can be used to draw out your tower defense map. So just hit download. So in Unity, let's reset your layout to 2x3. Okay. Next, save the scene as main. Okay. So the first thing is that we need to add our game object, 2D object, tile map. That's the most important thing. There can be multiple tile maps inside of our grid object. As you can see, game object, 2D object, tile map. And you would more likely just put that into there just to keep it clean. But for now, let's just delete that. Okay, so to deal with our tile maps, we'll obviously need window, tile palette. Put that there. Or however you want to set up your layout. Okay. So, next thing we need to do is to import our assets. So, Kenny's assets don't come in Unity packages, so we need to actually drag them in. So, let's go into our Finder. And right here, go into our Downloads. Tower Defense Top Down. PNG. Retina, and then just drag the whole Retina folder into our assets. Now Retinas are a little bit bigger, but that's good, so that way they fill up the tile. Okay, so the tile palette. A tile palette, like a paint palette, gives us a set of tiles that we can use. And the reason we have different palettes is for organization. You'd be perfectly fine if you just had one palette. So let's just begin with palette. Okay. And then let's create a new folder in our assets called palettes. And then just choose this. Okay. So we'll need a tile to begin with. So let's go into our Retina folder. Just take the top tile, then drag that in. And save that. Okay. Now, as you can see, it's a palette, basically. We could place this tile right there if we wanted. This tile right there if we wanted. But obviously, that's not good for organization. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we need to learn how to navigate this. So, you can go zoom in and out and then go through by holding right click. Okay? So, this is the tool that you use to select which one you want. So look, or if you use this. Okay, so let's set this. Now if we just want to paint with one, which we can use in any situation, we can just go like that. But look, I made a mistake. I don't want those two up there. So let's switch to this eraser and switch that. But wait, what if I want to paint all the way up through this area? Then I can just use the square filler in and do that. And the same thing, what if I want to delete an area in the center? I would shift delete. So that's pretty cool. This can be used to move a specific area. Okay, so now layers. Now what if, let's first just shift delete all this. Okay, what if I did a quick box, but I wanted some info on it, cause like a star, or in reality, if it was a number, I want to put number 1 on it. So first, let's create a new palette and call this one info. Okay, because there's gonna be info on our level if we were to make a tower defense game. And then save this in our palettes and then choose. Okay, now let's take our 0, save. Okay, and also let's create a new tile map, or first name this one map, and then name the next one game object, 2D object, tile map. Let's name the second tile map info, level info to be exact, level info. Okay, and before we do this, look, our layers, tile map, order in layer, and order in layer. Now if I want this to render on top, info to render on top of map, I want set info to 1 as it's a higher number. Okay, so we need to take this, obviously, our selector, and then touch this and then shift. Okay, so hold shift and drag, hold shift and drag, and now we can paint our road. Now what if we want just a plain grass on the side of this, or dirt even. Let's do dirt. Just drag the dirt. So then I'll select that and switch to that, and dirt, same thing over here. Now what if we want to say the level? Let's go into our info palette, select 1, and then set our active tile map to level info, and then set this to level 1. What if we want to go further? What if we want to set a fire right where it begins, so we know which side to start? So now let's just select this and set that. Okay, so I hope you guys learned how to use the tile map. Hope you guys learned a little bit about palettes, about these tools, and about the tile maps and the grids and the orders. If you guys want to actually make a full-on RTS game, or maybe like more of a Bloons clone, leave a comment, and if anyone leaves a comment that they want to, I'll make a course on it, or just make a few standalone videos. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.